everyone, and we welcome our guest speaker for this today's webinar. So, my name is Sai Dinesh from Third Year EC, and I am Vice President of Blockchain Club, and I will be your host for this session. So, I am actually delighted to welcome you all for this insightful event. So the agenda for today's webinar is actually the welcome address will be given by our club secretary Sandhyaka, and also we will have our club in charge Mrs. Banupriya ma'am's address, and also the introduction to the guest speaker will be given by our club secretary Sandhyaka, and also we have the special session of guest speakers address, and at last we have a question session, and the webinar will be concluded by our club CSO, Deputy CSO Jajna. So start off with I will invite Secretary Sandhyaka to give the welcome. Yes, you are audible.
Good afternoon to all the persons here. This is Sandhya, Secretary of Blockchain Club. I am from final year EC 1. On behalf of especially Blockchain Club, I am very grateful to welcome you all to today's webinar titled Mr Kiran Akshay. This is a sort of series of our insightful sessions. It's a great pleasure to see such an enthusiastic gathering as we continue to understanding the details of city. First, I would like to make my heartfelt welcome to our chairman, Sri Babu, and my chairman, Sri Srinivas Babu, and CEO, Jane International, and Principal Dr. Srinivas. And I would like to welcome our faculty advisors, Babu, and I'm also excited to introduce our guest speaker for the day, Mr. Kiran Akshay, a senior software engineer at Innovation Chennai. With his vast experience in backend development, he is well in developing robust system that power today's digital platforms. His insightful today will give us a comprehensive understanding of how backend technologies are evolved, especially in the context of Industry 1.2. Especially welcome to all students who have joined us today to expand and explore the fascinating world of backend development. I also welcome you all to this session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your opening note. Is there anything left before we start?
Yes, sir. Actually, thank you so much, Akka, for giving the welcome address. So to facilitate on this webinar, I would like to invite our club in charge, Mrs. Banupriya ma'am, to deliver.
Good afternoon, everyone. My Banupriya, and I'm back to introduce your Blockchain Club. Good afternoon, sir. And I'm so happy to share that our my junior, so you are my junior, sir. I'm also the alumni of AHP. So I'm very happy to welcome you for this Blockchain Club and your joint session, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insightful address. And also thank you so much, Secretary, for your insightful address. So now I would like to hand over the session to our guest speaker, Kiran sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone who are present here. First of all, I want to thank all the faculty members and for providing me this opportunity to explore and tell about my experience that might helpful for you guys. So thank you for this opportunity first. And yes, Santosh. You want to say something? Or is it an answer? Okay.
No, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, Salasya is the one who approached me for this session to about something about the experience about the bad stuff what is happening in the IT industry. Okay, so instead of just sharing some slides and making it as more content, so let's make it as an interactive one. So I'm not going to bother for the next 1 hour. I'm not going to share any slides or PPT or documentation and those things. It won't be here. So it will be an interactive session. So where you guys let's start what you guys know. So what you guys need to know, and then that's actually fantastic. So let's go that this way. Okay. So the guys were nearly 70 members, right? It was actually surprising for me. Even Mondays, students are very much interested in attending such sessions. So mostly you Sunday guys will not be enthusiastic doing those things, right? So you guys are chilling around home. So but yeah, it was really happy to see that lot of participants here in a short note of because we can confirm on Friday. So it's really surprising for me. So the thing is so the students are here from all the 4 years, right? Students are first year, second year, third year, fourth year, right?
Yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah, and you are saying something, right? Yeah, hello. Dinesh, you are saying something, right?
Yes. Actually, we have participants from all the areas.
Okay. Fine. So you guys are from various departments, right? Like from mechanical, from civil, from IT, every department, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so let's make this an interactive one, like sort of sitting and listening me. Let's make this a very interactive one. So let's start with so let's focus on the final year students first. Then we will go by regular year step by step so that we can help them in that way. So final year students it's all almost now this is October, right? By the end of April you will be completing your degree. So from now itself campus will be coming here and there. So how you guys are preparing? Can I know that? Like how you guys are preparing your what are the anybody final year and unmute and explain like how you are preparing for the interviews. Like what's your focus?
Yes, actually, we are preparing practicing codings in plans like code and Kafka like that. And we are also practicing aptitude. So,
Okay.
we are focusing on the full stack technology.
Okay. So anybody got playlist until now?
Yes, sir. One person is from ACS.
Okay, that's good to hear. Okay. So
And we can suggestions to practice the coding
yeah.
to improve our knowledge.
Sure, definitely. So starting as per your saying what I need to practice. So that's the main story here. So before going to that, let's elaborate about the IT industry. Okay, I'm experienced in IT. So I was an part of electronics communication department when my degree is not on IT or CS. I'm on IT background student. When I was getting very but now I was an IT and I'm actually I can do it here. So first of all, it's not based on the department because basically I know that a student from civil and mechanical students will have some kind of complex that those guys from computers and IT department can perform well in the interview because they do have coding and programming related of data structures in their subjects, but my guy doesn't know. So it's be a complex. This will be a complex for those students. So I want to mention that here. So I for starting here. So IT industry, if you guys are aiming to get into the IT industry, then the department doesn't matter here. Even the non engineering background can shine in IT. Whatever they interested in, they shine in them. So first of all, the degree doesn't matter here. Okay, so if you guys are thinking about I'm from civil, so it's hard for me to do those kind of things. It's not like that. So it's like a simple math which we started in my early days doing math, right? So it's a part of like that IT industry is also not based on the degree. It's not based on this computer science. You only need the IT. The other students can't able to perform well. It's not in that way. So also the students who are on mechanical and civil and background don't be such way. So like you guys can do it. Everybody can perform well. If you are interested in IT, you want to do IT, you can. So break that barrier from yourself. Okay, even I felt the same. Even I didn't know anything about the programming language when I was in my third year of college. My third year, a year and do some embedded programming which come easy. But apart from that, I don't know about Java, C++, Python, except the name. I don't know about what that does. Okay, so over the years, I developed my skills. That doesn't take that much time for me also. I just use some time in quarantine period to get knowledge about the stuff. So if I can do it, then you guys are well ahead of time. So you guys are much time to perform on those things. Still, you guys have 6 months on time to get out of college. So everybody can be placed here. So the department doesn't matter here. If you guys are interested in this, this is the one that matters here. Okay. So let's say so a lot of things in IT. So there is a technical role, there is a non-technical role. The technical role only where comes under you guys are saying programming, web development, application development, and related stuff. Those things. So those falls all technical, and there are non-technical roles also like business analysis and HR for those things you can that's not the technical one. So based on your guys' interests, you can choose the role wisely. So the thing here is how I can decide based on the technical non-technical. Some guys, some people are very much fluent in communication. You can explain anything very well, but you can't make to the technical stuff. So those guys can focus on non-technical side. If you felt that like technically it's hard for me to do it, so I'm not getting that much body. Okay, so in that case, you guys can focus on non-technical things like can improve your communication. There is a lot of platforms here for communication voice like what my best advice is start using Grammarly better. I think most of the students will have using ourselves. So Grammarly is one of the best. Yeah. Sorry, Dinesh. You're raising your hand and want to ask anything.
No, sir. Actually, you said about grammar, sir.
Yeah.
We are using grammar, sir.
Yeah, very good. That's very good. There's another website called Bullbot. Maybe you heard about it. Let me pin that and then chat so you guys can know of it. Bullbot. This is another website where you can paraphrase your words. Okay, so these and all in the initial stage, if you guys felt something, my grammar is messy here or there, my paraphrasing sentence is messy here or there. Don't be worry about it. Those websites are really helpful. You can make use of Fullbot will be a refreshing one. Where it replaces your head. So if you're writing something, one or two sentences, but you felt it is not grammarly, it is not perfect in the grammar, then you can use Grammarly. Grammarly will be misunderstood that way. you need to opt for the premium to make the examination of that you should fill what in that way, so it will be able for paraphrasing ones. So why I'm saying this one as the main thing, once you enter into the not only in IT here, once you enter into a professional way, everything should be documented in an email. So you guys need to ask in a professional way. You can just call them like now while studying in college, you straight call or anything, right? So guys, send me this and there, like that. So we can't do that in a professional way. So you will mail them to get the required things and questions and also. So it be in a professional way. We can't talk like what we are doing in WhatsApp or Facebook and Instagram. I mean, it's not a professional way. Right? We can't do the same email. So just be professional and that is more important than programming and that stuff. Okay, that's something I can do. You need to be professional. You need to be professional. So even if you guys from most of them from Tamil Nadu, right? Everybody knows Tamil here. So what I would say is start to speak in English, because some people will have a barrier with themselves, they will be technically very strong there. Some people they can solve a lot of problems in code, as I said, Sanjay said they start solving problems in code and hacker and those things. But in interview they are very struggling to express that. So interview doesn't know, if let's take this person, like I'm interviewer, I'm interviewing Dinesh. So I doesn't know what Dinesh is well worth of. Okay. So I don't have any clear idea what Dinesh is doing. So he might have solved a lot of problems, but that I know, right? So you need to showcase it. Showcasing in a way is not doing sharing and explaining those. Not like that. You need to be expert in the communication, in a proper communication. So right, I can understand that. Okay, so guys, this guy knows a lot of things here. So if some people fail to do that, so it became ideal here. So even they are technically strong, they can't even get placed. Okay, they can clearly do round, maybe for technical round, they will have for they ask from a second round, technical round. But apart from them, there will be discussion rounds. So definitely some guys struggle there. So what I'm trying to say here is, everybody needs to be proud of their mother tongue. I'm not saying that everybody, even I'm from Chennai and I'm from my mother tongue Tamil, but I'm very proud of that. But the game will be not in IT. The game doesn't play like that here. So we will be speaking English, because in IT industry, lot of people you will be met, right? So some people from North India, some people from even in India, languages, lot of languages. They every state is a different language, and apart from that, you will be speaking speaking to clients. So the client from Indonesia, some client from US, some client from Europe. So here the common language is English, right? So we don't have any other options. So we need to be we need to express everything in English in a proper way. So now for you students, it's not a big issue. So if in case you are facing problem with that, try to communicate with yourself. So even I can run this session in for the entire 1 hour in Tamil. I know Tamil very well, but I don't want to do that. From here, I'm starting and encouraging you guys to speak in English. Okay, even I face the struggle in English, to be honest here. So I don't want to say I was very fluent in English. I know this and that. I don't want to say that. Even I face the struggle. That's what I'm trying to encourage you. Start speaking English within yourself, because straight away if nowadays I was like Dinesh and Sanjay, really you guys are speaking very well. So the main thing is fear factor. So main thing here comes is fear is the main. So you guys will be afraid, like how I can speak to a third person in English. That's the main thing. So break that fear. So how you break that fear? Speak with your friends. Between your friends, you don't have that fear, right? like you are saying, "Hey, what like that you guys used to speak." Just speak that in English. So starting from that you will let that fear. Okay, meeting, communicate, the communication part. So that L for the students, both in technical and non-technical way. Okay, so coming to the higher level of higher, so there is business analyst role, there is HR marketing role, there is software technical role, and technical role represents there are a lot of divisions. Software developers there, software engineering, software testers there, data engineers there, DevOps there. So any guy can unmute yourself and can explain about role like I'm not asking you to explain the exact meaning of those roles. Whatever you guys know, just unmute and explain like so that it will be an interactive or else I'm the one speaking, you guys are unmute. Definitely Sunday guys. Everybody will feel sleepy actually. So just some other guys unmute yourself and explain about what other roles you guys know in IT. So what that role actually do? Share about your knowledge so that I can explain like what is right and what is wrong.
Sir, actually, we know about data engineering and full stack engineering and testing engineering. So, in my understanding, the data is collecting the data and convert it into the database. And the developers actually developing the websites, applications, as per the organization or as per the client's requirements. And the next thing is to be test all the projects and deploying instructions. So this is all we know.
Okay.
Also, I want to add one more thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Network support is there that maintained by the backends
Yeah. Network engineer is
The knowledge about business analyst.
Okay. Business analyst is a non-technical role actually. So it's majorly oriented on management side. Uh, if I'm not wrong, I'm not sure if that subject there. When I was getting some communication, there is one subject called POM, Principles of Management. Is it still there? Any students can answer it.
participants. Actually, he is asking a question. So if anyone is interested to answer, means you can definitely answer. The forum is always open for uh, questions and answers. So you can definitely answer if you are interested.
Yeah, so guys, please be interactive. So I won't be doing anything here. So I'm not. How can I say that? I'm just a speaker, right? So you can ask and anything to me. So it's not a problem at all. Yeah, Siddharth. Yeah.
Yes, Siddharth. Yes, Siddharth.
Sir, I know some. I am Siddharthan from AI Multipattern, sir, first year.
Okay.
I know something about DevOps.
Yeah.
DevOps is a combination of development and operations, sir.
Okay.
It is a practice that brings together software development and the operations, sir, and the IT
Very good.
field.
Very good. Okay.
Super,
Very
super.
good.
Very good.
Very good. Okay. Anyone, come on. Come. Please unmute and speak. Nothing is here to fear, guys. So I won't be doing anything for you. Like, I'm not your faculty or like I'm not going to mark some internal marks and all here. So let's be interactive. Okay. Yeah, Dakshan. Cool. Okay. System architecture. Mhm. 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 Okay, great. That's great. Okay, you got some point there. Okay, so anybody knows that POM? You guys, anybody from EC student? I think principles of management. You guys having that subject currently?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes,
Finally,
sir.
Oh, it's on final year now. Okay. POM, right? So as Sandhya, you asked, right? You doesn't know about business analysis. So the main business analyst role is oriented on management side. So the main part comes there is principle of management. So whatever you guys learn from POM, it will be interacting there. So why I'm saying this, many of the students will have this kind of approach, right? You guys thinking like whatever I learn in engineering, it's not going to be useful. That's what the primary thought of all the students. I know that. So where we are using it, I'm just studying and writing it for 16 marks and 2 marks and 5 marks questions, but I'm not going to where it is using in the real life. So POM plays a main role in business analyst. So and HR team and the HR recruiter will HR recruiter and business analyst must know that what is POM, what is principle of management. There will be a lot of management stuff, right? That plays a main role in business analyst. Business analyst is nothing but they are the guys who are responsible for picking up the projects from the outer side and getting the requirements. So you guys saying, right, getting the requirement based on the requirement. The requirement itself is will be gathering from the business analyst. So they will be getting a direct requirement from the client side. So the name itself says business analyst. So let's say I'm Facebook is my client. So Facebook want me to prepare some chat application like that. So there will be a business analyst. He is the point of contact with the Facebook. So you will be gathering all the information, and they will information, split that task into multiple things, and there comes a role called product manager after the business analysis. So the product manager is the one responsible for assigning those kind of tasks, segregating that task into themselves, and they will be assigning the task to the technical side. That's where come the developer and tester and DevOps engineers, those things. So in IT, let's talk about more now technical side. So there will be, as I said, developer testers. So do you guys know what developers do and what testers do? Yeah, Jagdish, what? Yeah.
Sir, before that, I have a question in getting into the job, sir. Can I ask that?
Sure.
Uh, Sir, there is a myth going around us since we are in second year that CGPA and the history of careers plays a main role in getting into a job. Is that a fact or a myth?
To answer this question, I can answer it straight away. But even though I'm going to add something after that, so definitely it's a myth. Okay, definitely it's a myth. For that, I can give you a straight away answer. But that doesn't mean you can keep lot of arrears and you can maintain a CGPA below 5. That doesn't mean that. Okay, it's a myth. Companies won't straight away look into your CGPA like, oh, this guy is 9.7. This is the guy we want. They won't hire in that way. That I am damn sure. But that doesn't mean you guys can keep a lot of arrears and you guys can roam here and there and skipping those studying hours. That also is not advisable here. So most of the people thinking that so CGPA is not needed here. So then why should I be worried about here? That is not the case here. Okay, but for your question, it's a myth.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so yeah, I was asking something, right? So do you guys know about what is development and what is testing here? Yeah, Siddharth.
Sir, I have some little understanding on that, sir. Developer, one who develops the product, sir, and the tester who finds any flaws in that or not.
Very good. That is a very layman understanding of that. That is very good. Since you are studying in second year, right? This kind of understanding is really good. Okay.
First year, sir.
First year. Okay. Very good. Okay. And anyone other than same repeatedly? I've been questioned from the same people, right? So some other guys, come on. Yeah, Gokul, come on. Yeah, what's your question? What's your understanding?
Yes. So, sir, for development purpose, we use IDs such as VS Code and
Mhm.
many more IDs and
Mhm.
create a product.
Mhm.
And for testing, we use Selenium
Mhm.
and some kind of testing tools. So we can get the product from the client, and we will be testing in Selenium, and we'll be questioning that developers about that client servers access and most of
So
the yes, most of the how much kind of payload we can get from that application and the efficiency also, sir. That's the development and testing, sir.
okay, so I
Hmm.
want to mark something here. So you said developers will use VS Code and testers will use Selenium.
No, actually, I said the ID and developers will be mostly not only in VS Code, they will be more depending on project, they will be working on a different kind of IDs. For example,
ID, okay.
yeah, if they are working in Java, they will be using Spring Boot toolsuit, and if they are working in a Python, they will be using PyCharm, or else for C they will be using code blocks. Likewise, different language they will be using different IDs, and also they will be using. But most commonly, all are using Selenium only, sir, for testing purpose. And other tools like I think I'm not wrong for Java, they will be using Java unit testing, and their own package. Sir.
Okay,
Mm.
so I'm surprised that you guys know a lot of things, but the understanding is actually not perfectly correct. So let me explain here.
Okay.
So ID, what is ID? So
Integrated
ID is,
development environment.
yeah, that's an abbreviation. So what this actually does?
That just we can write the code, sir. We can just
Yeah,
write the
that's all.
code. Yeah.
That's all. Simply that's all. ID is, even Notepad can be an IDE.
Yes, sir.
Even in Notepad, you can write your Python code or Java code or whatever it is
Actually,
you
that
can
will
write.
be more compatible, sir. It will be more compatible at that time. For example, Python, it will be auto generating that Python from some commands. Like if we have Android Studio, yes, if I have Android Studio, we will be just typing some of the
Mm.
function that it will be
Ex-
giving that other block of elements from that. By the way, in Notepad, we should have we want to write the entire element of code,
mhm,
sir.
mhm, mhm.
But in
Exactly.
Android Studio, we just need to give that sum of the blocks. Then it will be giving, for example, if we have a div hash giving an angular bracket have hash and putting in some command, then it will be giving the block of codes what we need in the elements, sir. That's
Mhm.
the Android Studio purpose, sir. Or we can actually use Notepad or Notepad plus plus also, sir. Even in
So
HTML, in sublime text also, we can use HTML CSS, HTML. But in VS Code, we can get the entire project with the extensions, sir. So it will be correcting the code as well. That's the purpose of IDE, sir. It will be more compatible when we are correcting and integrating, sir.
yeah, so that's exactly correct. What you said is exactly correct. So, but the thing is, there is a difference between IDE and the frameworks.
Yes, sir.
Selenium is a framework, and Spring Boot is a framework,
Yes, sir.
and Django is a framework, and the Flask is a framework.
They're
So,
specifically for that languages and the
so
workflow,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. As I said, testers use Selenium. Those kind of thing you said, right? So
Yes.
even Selenium can be used with Eclipse. Selenium
Yes.
can be used with
Yes.
VS Code. Selenium
Yes.
can be used
That's
with PyCharm. Everything can do that. So ID is just a, and you can take it that way. ID is just a paper A4 sheet.
yes,
In
sir.
that A4 sheet, you can write it with gel pen or ballpoint pen or ink pen, any other thing or pencil, anything you can do. ID is just an open sheet to write your programming language with whatever frameworks you are going to use.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's based on the preference. So
Yes,
it's
sir.
based on your personal preference. So even companies won't ask you why you are using PyCharm here, why you are using VS Code here. So companies won't even ask that. So it's your choice. So for example, I'm using VS Code for all over my experience.
Yes, sir.
But some other people's using Python will like to use PyCharm. So it's
Yes,
based
sir.
on their interest. So it's ID is just a simple tool to scribble something whatever you want in a programming way. Selenium is, so a lot of things comes here. So as I let's pass this here. So let's go to the first question, like what developers will do, what testers will do. As Siddharth said, developers will write something and testers will be testing those stuff. That's what your assumption, right? Am I right, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, um, then what DevOps will do? DevOps, as I said,
DevOps will be creating the workflow, sir.
workflows for what? Can I know that?
That there will be containing the pipelines of how that if they are working in a cloud platform, they will be managing the maintaining the workflow and cloud services, sir.
Exactly
And
correct.
thanks.
Exactly correct. So here comes the cases here. So let's assume I'm the one developing some social platform application. So I'm developing the backend part of it. So let's don't assume backend front end. That is different case. Okay, so I'm developing an application. So I was programming that application in my personal laptop, and that application is done, and application is running in my laptop. Okay, but I want you guys to use it. How you guys going to use it? It's still in my laptop. How you guys are, I want Siddharth to use my application. I want Sandhya to use my application. So how that will be done?
Using Docker.
No, Docker is not the one which helps you to do that. So here the thing is, everything is set up right. Set up now. I have an perfect application in my hand, which is running perfectly in my laptop, but the other people can't use it. How it is done? So the thing is, here the game comes here. That is what the DevOps engineers will do exactly. That is was the cloud engineer. That is what DevOps. That's where AWS. You guys recently heard about those words many times. AWS,
Yes, sir.
Azure,
Yes, sir. Cloud
Google,
services platform.
Google GCP. So those are the guys will implement a cloud server. What is cloud server? If Gokul, you know the answer,
Yes.
please don't say it.
Okay, thanks.
Let some other guys say it, because
Okay, sir.
I want to others to speak also, right? So
Okay,
they
okay,
also
thanks.
can express their thing. Yeah. I know you know that. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he
It's
doesn't know.
okay, sir. As a final year, I can give the thanks.
Yeah. So yes, some other guys.
Apart from Siddharth, Kavya Banu, yes, Kavya Banu, you can answer. Jagdishwar, you can also.
Yeah. So Gokul, you are from final year, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. From CSC.
No, I'm artificial intelligence and data science.
AML. Okay, fine. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's some other guys. Come on. No, Siddharth, no. Some other guys. Come on, guys. You can. Everybody can speak here. So there is no.
So, sir, this is Jagdishwar. So,
Yeah.
cloud storage is a service that like it stores the information in online instead of hardwares like drives and something like that.
Come again. What are you saying? Come again.
It stores data in online. It's like stores it in like it's not in hard drives or something hardwares in an online type
Yeah, it's a cloud. So
cloud. Yeah.
yeah, can someone give an basic example of cloud? I definitely know that everybody's phone is there. Everybody is using it. What is it?
Google Drive, sir.
Exactly correct. Google Drive and Google Photos. So you guys automatically backing it up. Even if you deleted those from your device, it will be there on cloud. So why? What's the use of cloud?
So basic, I mean, with the use of cloud, everybody can use it. So as I said in here, I have my product with myself in my laptop, which is up and running. It's ready, but Sandhya and Siddharth and Jagdish and Gokul can't use it. So I want you guys to use it. Then I need to fetch for the server. That's a cloud server. So what is cloud server? Yeah, that provides a virtual machine. You have a laptop, you have Windows OS 10 or 11 or 9, you have with you in your system. The same thing, it's provided virtually with the cloud. So where you guys can push your code there and deploy it there, where everybody can use it globally. So those deployment stuff, handling the cloud stuff, that's where the hero comes. DevOps engineer will be there. So those are the ones using that. So Docker is a part of that job. Docker will not do everything. Docker is part of the DevOps team. It is a tool that helps to make an overall product into a container that's help the deployment flow easy. So Docker will not do all the job. There is a lot of things similar to Docker. We have Kubernetes. So these are things which is helpful to like, let's say, uh, every to easily explain these things. Like, everybody used to, in school days, everybody used to get lunch from their home. Every moms will be packing up the lunch in a tiffin boxes, but you need to carry that, right? For that you have a lunch bag. So from the home you will have the lunch bag and get it to the school. So the same food which is prepared in your home, it's taken to the school now, but the same food is there. So which is helping here? Lunch bag is helping here. So the same thing is called the cloud services, which is providing at the opportunity, like what you have done in your system, the same system is will be open in the cloud platform. So once your code is deployed there, everybody can use it. So any questions here or any doubts? Yeah, Gokul, yes.
Sir, since you said Docker is just doing that thing, then well, what are the other like DevOps not only connects Docker itself, it also have Jenkins and also other tools for that.
Mm-hmm.
So how that actually work is done in DevOps? I'm not aware of, like, I know that
Okay.
these tools are we can use these tools and we can do that workflow, but I don't know how the workflow actually done.
Okay, let me explain here. So the DevOps role is what it is. So before going to the DevOps, let's start from the developer so that it will be very easy in the hierarchy level to understand what the DevOps engineer is doing here. So what the developer will do? What the developer will do? Come on, guys. We don't have much time. We have 40 minutes. Come on. What's the developers will do?
Sir, actually, they regarding the designing, building, and also the testing the software applications, we usually have the developers, sir. And regarding full stack development, we actually have the front end developers, back end developers, and also the full stack developers. And also for the respective domains in the software side, we have individual developers, sir.
So developers, yeah, Varun, Varun.
Sir, developer is a person was responsible for writing and improving the code, sir.
Okay, that's good. Yes, exactly. That's what developers will do. And
And he
Dinesh,
will, they only will add new features to it,
yeah,
ensuring
exactly,
that the code is written as they are expected.
exactly correct. So let's build a small organization here. So Dinesh plays an role of business analyst here. Okay, and Jagdish plays an owner of that product. Okay, he is the owner of that product, and Dinesh plays an role of business analyst. Just remember your role, guys. So Dinesh will play an business analyst here. Siddharth will be the developer, and Gokul will be the tester, and Varun will be the uh, what do you call that? Which is missing here? Tester. I already asked the tester, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, DevOps engineer is not. Varun will be the DevOps engineer here. Okay, everything is there. So and
Sir,
Sandhya
cloud
will
engineer, sir?
cloud and DevOps are same.
Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, and Sandhya will be the HR here. Okay, so I'm let's say Jagadish is an owner of that product. So let's say some X product, okay, or Y product. Some there is Y product there. It's there. So Jagadish want to build an Y product. Let's say it's a finance application. You want to build some finance application similar to Google Pay or Phone Pay. Okay, so he have some funds. So he will be Jagadish is an owner of that product. So he has money. He has funds to build an organization. So you'll be gathering some funds with this uh, from government also. You can fetch it with this idea. So and some other based on the friends. So you will be fetching those. So they are the owner and they are the stakeholders. That's the name place here. They are the stakeholders. So stakeholders is guys who are actually willing to invest in your idea. So Jagdish owns a product. He has an idea that he want to build a financial application like Google Pay. Okay, so he's fetching the government, and that idea is approved, and government is providing some funds. And apart from that, let's say I'm an investor. Okay, I was very much surprised about Jagdish so I want to invest some funds on this product because why you guys thinking why we need fund? Why we need fund? Without fund we can't able to do anything. We need fund here because if you're getting into the servers, you want to buy the servers, you need money. Within your own money, if you guys luckily have that much of money, you guys can do it by yourself. Basically, we don't have that much of money, so we pitch in our ideas and there comes the investor. So if I like the idea of Jagdish very much, okay, this guy's vision is very cool, so I want to invest something there so that it grows in the future. I will be profited there, right? So I will be putting some money here. Yeah, Jagdish, here you will have that kind of money, so you go start your work. So whatever money you need, you guys start, but once the company goes, I will have some share with that. So this is what the basic structure where the organization start. So Jagdish now got is enough fun. So he want to build up the organization. So but Jagdish is not a technical guy. Okay, he's not a techie guy. He doesn't know anything about technical stuff. Okay, but he have a vision. He have an idea. So I'm the stakeholder. So I will also have some ideas because I'm putting funds. I will be also having some ideas. So me and Jagdish will be discussing about how the product will be, but we doesn't know anything technically. So I want some technical person. So Jagdish want some technical person. So then here comes then one he want to he himself can't able to go and find uh, who are all the developers available, who are all the testers available, who are the develop. Yeah, Sadinesh, come. Yeah, you can.
So here's where the business analyst comes into the role. Is it right, sir?
Yeah, business analyst and also the not the business analyst. Here the roles will be switched to the HR. Business analyst is different role.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes,
here
sir.
the HR. So what I will do is I will hire both business analyst and HR here. Jagdish, not me. Jagdish will be hiring business analyst and HR here because he solely can't be responsible of doing everything. So he can't himself go there and hey, come on, who are guys a developer? He can't sit and hire everybody. He doesn't know technical stuff that here in our story. So then he will hire the two guys. So one is technical HR and one is non-technical HR. So so non-technical HR will be yeah, who here is um Sandhya is here, right? Sandhya will be the HR team. So she will be hiring straight away. Go and search in the market like who are the developers, who are all the testers here. So they will put branding about my company like Y company here. We are Y company. We are starting this new organization. We need some kind of developers here. So then the interview process will go. So business analyst. I will be hiring a business analyst also. So he is the one. Let's say here in my business analyst will be the point of contact to stakeholders. So she is the one. Here business analyst is Dinesh, right? So he is the one who will be directly communicating with me and Jagadish to get the requirement, actual product requirement, what I am trying to say. Jagdish says like, yeah, this is my financial application. My home page should be like this. All this authentication and authorization should be done like this. So I will be explaining in a non-technical way. I don't know any technical stuff. Me and Jagdish doesn't know anything. So I will be explaining those things to the business analyst Dinesh here. Okay, so since ours is a product, direct product from ourselves, right? So I will be explaining everything to you. You will sit and document everything here, and you will split like how we are going to do this. We can't entirely build a financial application in one night. Okay, it will take a lot of time. So you will be solely responsible, taking care of reporting. You will be able to report everything with Jagdish and me, like uh, what are things is done, what are things is yet to done, how we are going to achieve it. Those things will be taken care of business analyst. He will be the mediator between the investor, I mean between the owner and the rest of the members. So he is just solely responsible for here. So business analyst here. So before let's pass this case here. I want to explain two things before here. There is two kind of industry in IT. One is product based and one is service based. Quickly, do you guys any idea about that? Those things? Yes, that.
So basically, product-based company uses some products to the public, sir, directly to the public.
Mm-hmm.
But in the service-based company, they used to develop a product for a client, a particular client. It may be a
Exactly.
company or
Exactly.
something like
That's
that.
correct. That's correct. Do you know in the market? Can you mention any product based and service based company which is currently in market?
TCS, sir.
Technology.
TCS
Sir,
service based.
One by one. One by one.
TCS service based.
Okay. Very
Dell,
good.
Dell Technologies,
Okay. That is what service or product.
product based.
Then next.
sir, Accenture is a service-based company and Google is a product-based company.
Exactly. So product based company, Google, Facebook, Twitter, Google Pay, Phone Pay,
Sir,
Microsoft, those and all. Yeah.
yes, sir. Even Amazon and Facebook are also product-based companies, sir.
Yes.
Even
Exactly.
IBM.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
those and all comes under product base. Yeah, because they guys, if you guys hired in, if let's say Sadish is tomorrow is getting hired for Google, so you whatever you perform there, it's for Google's product only. It's not for Facebook. It's not for Tesla. Or it's not for Twitter. You will be working only for the Google product. You'll be working for Google Drive, Google Pay, Google Sheets, Google Docs. Those are the things you'll be working on. But let's say if Google is hired for TCS, there is no such product called TCS product. So TCS, what TCS will do? Here, Microsoft, Google, whatever, IBM, and
Cisco,
Amazon, those are all will be a client for TCS. Okay, so TCS will fetch the product. What is fetch the requirement from Amazon. So for that requirement, you guys will be working. Yes, hi Dinesh. You want to ask something?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so this is what things work here. So business analyst role will be crucial in service based. So why it is very crucial? Because she or he is the one responsible to get all the client requirements. And let's say I'm working in TCS as a business analyst. Okay, I'm responsible for one project, new project, that is from Amazon. Okay, so I'm the one will be directly communicating with the Amazon team in the in the business analysis perspective, in the business perspective, to get the requirement, what we need to do here. So I will require that package. Okay, these are the things I need to do. Then I will get that package to and get coming into the TCS, and I will explain those things to my team. To my team in the sense, here comes the product manager, developer, tester, everybody will there. So I will be putting those things in a hierarchy level, and I will be solely responsible to the client. So whenever there's a meet, I will be coming there and pitching in the requirement. So like that, business analyst will be the solo point of contact for a lot of projects. So the service-based business analyst role is crucial. Okay, so that's the thing I want to explain service and product here. So I'm coming to the our story here. So now Sajinesh all got all the requirement, and now he want to facilitate in build that product. So here comes the role product manager. What product manager will do? We already have business analysts. So then what product manager will do here? So product manager. So if I'm developing an financial application, okay, not every I can't ask a single developer here. Our developer, who is the developer here? I forgot the name. Whatever it is, who is the developer here? That guy can't able to. Yeah, Siddharth is a developer. Siddharth can't able to develop all the stuff, because if you're, for example, in Google Pay, you may seem that application as a simple. If you put the phone number or UPI ID, you can pay it to some person. But in the real cases, there's a lot of sectors here. That's where the application will be split into squads. What squad? For example, if you get into the bank, there will be an first of all, there will be, in the receptionist, there will be reception guy who will be guiding you. For withdrawal, you can go and see that ma'am. For deposit, you can go and see this ma'am. For any other big queries, go and see the manager. You can't. I mean, there will be a manager, but manager is not responsible for all these activities, right? He can't able to do all those things. Like that, squads will be splitted there. Based on the squad, like for example, in Google Pay, we are fetching all the contacts list, right? Contact squad will be there. Those guys are responsible for if any other new contact is there. If a guy some other trying to pay via the contact, that squad will be responsible. UPID squad will be there. I'm just saying it as an example. It will not be as same as in the Google Pay. It will be different based on the Google's hierarchy. Okay, this will be there. So each and every squad, there will be some developers and testers. That's where the project manager will be there. So business analyst will will be all the huge requirement, but he will split all the requirement to each and every squad. So for that each and every squad, that one solo project manager is responsible. Okay, so he will come there and he will explain that particular project manager. Yeah, this is what we need to do. Please take care of it. Please inform your developer and tester to take care of it. Then only it will be coming into the developer and tester. Here, what developer will do. So based on the requirement, there is a lot of things is there. Let's come to technical part after completing this. So developers will be developing the code for that particular functionality, and once that code is done, it will be moving to the testers. What testers will do before moving here, DevOps engineer will be there, because once the developer is done, it will be, let's say, Siddharth is doing the development here. He is done with the development, but tester Varun is the tester. Let's say Varun is the tester here. Varun want to test it. Gokul is the tester here. Gokul want to test it. But without pushing into the DevOps, how Gokul can test it? Because it's developed in Siddharth's laptop. It's not globally. So then Siddharth will be fetching Varun. Hey Varun, I have done this code. So I want to make this as global. Please help me here. So Varun will do the DevOps things here, and it will be deployed into the cloud. Once it is deployed into the cloud, it's global here. Then tester, the tester will be playing the role here. Gokul will be taking care of the testing thing, checking all the stuff, like if the code is working fine or not. So then once everything is done, then it will be going to the production environment, which we call as live environment. Then it will be used by the real-time users. So this is the overall hierarchy here. Okay, so I just explained the entire hierarchy of a product here. So the main thing you guys are very interested in is technical stuff. Let's come here to technical point. The main technical role is 4 roles here. One is developer, the primary role, tester, another primary role. There is no such thing. Developer is the big guy. Tester is the big guy. Hey, I'm a developer. You know, I'm a developer. You guys don't nothing. There is no mocking about testing and all. Without testing, the application can't be a good application. Without developers, the application can't be a good application. So both plays a crucial role here. So like say like everybody usually you guys do fought for Dhoni and Sachin, Vijay and Ajit. You guys do that, right? Like that same thing will be happening between testers and developers, but it is not a real case. Both the roles plays a crucial thing here. So and DevOps. Without DevOps, nobody can use it globally. So these are things here. So technically and database engineer. In some organization, there will be a separate role, database engineer, data engineer will be there. So sometimes it is automatically taken care of by developer itself. It's based on the organization's needs and the hierarchy. Okay. So developer. So let's start with the developer first. Here's the main story here. Please be ready with your questions. So developer. So in development, there are 3 kind of role. One is full stack developer, one is front end developer, one is back end developer. Can anybody explain about these roles? Yeah, Siddharth.
Sir, let me start with the front end developer, sir. The one who developed the part which is interacting with the users.
Mm-hmm.
And the backend developer, one who gets the information from the front end and fetches into the server to make it more interactive, sir.
Mm-hmm.
When we come to full stack development, he handles that both front end as well as back end, sir.
Okay, very good. So okay, let me share the screen quickly. So you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what do you guys see
Yes,
here?
sir. And login page for Facebook.
So what this page is developed by whom?
Front end developers, sir.
Front end developers. So then what's the job of the back end?
To get the information.
Yeah, any one by one? Anyone first? It's the back end. Okay, very good. That's exactly correct. So what's the full stack here then?
So both front end and back end comes for full stack.
Everything will done by the same developer. So I'm putting here Kiran. This is my mail ID and putting my password, something like blah blah blah, like that. I'm doing it. Okay. So once I click on login, this is front end page. Once I click on login, what will happen? Back end developer. Okay, that is done by front end or back end. Okay, definitely correct. Okay, once the credential is true means
the server will send the information.
Okay. I forgot to mention one crucial role here. It is also a non-technical. That is, many of them who is very much interested in designing Photoshops, the posters and poster designing. Those guys can please focus on a role called. Yeah, can someone mention that name?
UX, sir.
Exactly correct. That is one of the big role. You can earn a lot in that role, both in money wise, and it is not a technical role. It is a design oriented role. Who are all guys are very much interested in design, please be there. That's the start of the product. So for example, if you say this is a Facebook page, it's a wording called Facebook, those login page and those things comes here. Who designed this first? Whose idea is this? Who will be designing this first?
UI.
Yeah, exactly. UI UX is the one. Whatever application you see, not only Facebook, whatever is Instagram login, whatever you see in the UI, this UI page is designed by, not developed by. There's a difference between design and develop, which is designed by UI UX engineer. They are the one who is creating this replica of this page. Like they are the one who shows, hey guys, hey developers, come and sit with me. See here, this is the page I want. But I have the dummy page. It won't work. The UI UX design won't work. For example, a demo. It's a demo page actually. For example, if any other cars also, they will be creating a toy car first, right? The demo car. To see how it is look like. Based on that demo, they will be start to build their product. Like that, UI UX, the main and crucial role, the very important role. You guys can money oriented wise and other things, you can earn a lot. Those you guys, you feel you very much weak in coding and you guys very much interested in designing stuff, please look into this role. This is a very interesting role. But even I'm not saying this is an easy role. If you guys very much interested in color grading, some people will basically they have that color grading and interest stuff in designing thing, right? Even you guys are very much interested in drawing, painting stuff. Those guys, if you have that kind of interest, please look on this UI UX. For this UI UX, the main tool is called Figma. This is the main tool. There is lot of online tutorials in YouTube. And how many guys heard about Udemy and Coursera? You guys know about Udemy, right? So how many guys know that Udemy courses is very less? You know that? Anybody know that how much the Udemy courses cost?
Mostly around 300,
299, sir.
300 mostly.
Yeah, mostly 300, 500. You
Yes.
can learn a lot. How many guys will spend 500 rupees ticket to buy an FDFS show for Vijay and Ajit movies? Stop doing that and invest in your guys. That won't help you in much way. That is an entertainment. You can do that, okay? I'm not saying that stop watching movies and all. Okay, you can do that. But same 500 rupees, you guys are very much interested in putting in buying that FDFS ticket for your favorite heroes shows. Even I am a fan of Vijay in my college days. Okay, I don't have that advice is there. So I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying that you should not watch movies. If you are guys very much interested in buying those tickets, spend the same amount here also. Spend the same amount for learning. This will be really helpful for you. If you buy some course for 500 rupees in Udemy, it will be a lifetime free course and you will get a certificate which you can showcase your skills in while attending interviews. Okay, apart from showcasing, you can learn a lot within just 500 rupees. You don't need to rely on some other people there. They will provide all the study materials. They will provide everything here. Okay, so please start investing there. Okay, and don't why I should do that, because usually we do, right? If you're going for an amusement park, it will, for one day of entertainment, you will be spending more than 1,000. Am I right? If you're going for an Queensland or MGM or VGP, one day bill will cost around 800 to 1,000. We will do that for a single day entertainment, but just 500 rupees will help you a lot in learning a lot of knowledge, in getting your job. That will pays you a lot. So I'm just explaining a short thing here. So just start doing that. Okay, UI UX, it's very important role here. So they are the one who is, let me share the screen again. So they are the one who is responsible for getting the design here. So once the design is done, developer comes here to play. So what the front-end developers will do here is they will exactly build the same design into an workable condition. Like they will provide all the these things here, but in the UI UX you can't do this things and all. They'll be just an dummy design page. So once the front-end engineer comes here, they will be developing all this replica of working part of the UI UX. Okay, so there is a lot of front-end tools available here. Now currently the one famous one is JavaScript. So who are all very much interested in front end development, please do start learning JavaScript. Okay, why JavaScript is the most needed one is with that one language you can do both front end and back end. React.js and Node.js, React and Node. So with both you can do the front end and development with a single language called JavaScript. So who are all very much interested in front end, please start with JavaScript. And then once the front end development is done, back end, because as you guys are already aware of it, we need to fetch all the details, those things. So how it is done, how the front end and back end is communicating here. First of all, you guys know anything? You guys heard about JSON
Yes,
object?
sir. Yes,
What it is?
JavaScript object notation.
What it is?
JavaScript object notation, sir.
Yeah, that is an abbreviation. What it will
Sir,
do?
it will be connecting that JavaScript that curly braces that data from that
So what is that? What is that curly braces here?
metadata, sir.
No, Gokul, you know any programming language?
Yes, sir. Python.
Python,
Java.
you know Python.
Yes.
No, forget about the Java. You know Python,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So then, what is that? You can answer it. Please think and answer. What is JSON?
Sir, it is an API.
No. What is the JSON? As Gokul said, it is a curly braces. Curly braces opening and closing. What is it?
Sir, string.
In Python, what we call that?
In Python doesn't okay.
String, sir.
Think about it.
Function.
No, think about it. Gokul is almost
Sir,
there.
string
Variable,
are
sir.
multiple, sir,
Variables.
which we
No, Gokul, you are almost there. You said JSON.
Objects, sir. Objects and variables. From that.
JSON is
Oh.
no. Let me explain again. You said JSON. Yes. No. Think about it. Let me explain here again. Think about it again. You said JSON, and you said curly braces.
Yes.
And you said you know Python.
Yes.
So what is there? What
Sir,
is
key
that?
values, dictionary from key values.
Exactly. Who is that? Who said that?
Siddharthan, sir.
Yeah,
Siddharth.
exactly. Key value plus. That is dictionary in Python. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
exactly, key value plus. That is the everybody give an applause to Siddharth. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to ask here. And so key value plus. So that's the JSON object. JSON is nothing but JavaScript object. That another abbreviation. So key value plus. That's the things plays a bigger role here. What is key value plus? Let me show you some other. Let me show some of the API with which I was doing here. Yeah, this is what the key value plus here. So this curly braces key. This is a key. This is a value. This is a key. This is a value. This is a key. This is a value. This is called a JSON object. You can see I'm sending it as JSON. This is a one. What I'm showing you, it's a tool called Postman. Do you guys any guys aware of it? No? Okay, that's not a problem. You will guys automatically get to know about it once you started working in an IT. So this is a Postman. You guys said right how you guys are clear about the back end is providing the data to the front end and the front end is showing it. So how it is coming. That's where the gameplay API is the key for the back end and front end communication. Application programmable interface. That is the one which helps the front end developers code and the back end developers code to communicate. So the back end developers is the one who are responsible to develop an API. So let me try to. How many guys done this thing? Inspect element. So what is inspect element? What you guys can see here?
We can see the back end code.
Network sources.
Network sources. So here, what you guys seeing is account/login. This is an front end URL. So once I tried it, what it is happening? This is a backend API. What it is? You can see here. Just now Siddharth said it's what it is. This is a JSON
dictionary, sir. Dictionary.
Yeah, dictionary. This is a JSON. This is how we communicate. I'm showing you a real time example of Instagram here. Okay, so this API login/pay. This is a backend API. This is from this API we are getting this content. We doesn't even provide anything here. So it says user mismatch, status fail. If we provided a proper username and password, it says success. So this is the way which communication done between the front end and back end. So front end developer will send a request to that backend API. This is a backend API. This is a backend API. This is what we called as an API. This API will be called from by the front end developers. So for example, once the login page is created, login page API. Okay, what it will do, how can we call it? We can call it internally with the request body. This is what the name which Gokul was explaining lately sorry, not lately, early. He was explaining a word called payload. If you guys notice that is one such good word, payload. We used to say this as payload. This is a payload. This is nothing but a set of JSON body which front end will share it to the back end. So all the data will be packed in a JSON body, and to this API, backend will receive all the data. Based on this data, backend will check the, let's say, for example, the login page, backend will be getting the phone number, password, name, and all. Once that data is backend is getting from the front end, then they will go into the databases, they will check for all the values, and they will provide a success or negative response based on the credentials is valid or not. That is what happening here. So the front end developer's job is to develop the UI based on the UI UX design. They need to develop this UI and just need to call the required backend API. That's all the front end developer's job is done. They don't know what is happening in the behind. They will just showcase. I will be, let's say, Siddharth wants to where is yeah, Siddharth wants to send me the one parcel to Gokul. Okay, I'm the front end developer. Siddharth is the end guy and Gokul is the end guy. Okay, I doesn't know anything. I just get the parcel from Siddharth and I will pass it to and I will pass that to Gokul and wait, and I will ideally wait. And whatever response Gokul give, I will then show to the Siddharth. So that's what front end will do. Front end doesn't know what Gokul is. Gokul will be sending some message to me, right? After seeing that parcel, I doesn't know Gokul what is doing with that parcel, and I doesn't know what is that parcel. That is front end developer. Front end developer will just show the exact. I'm just explaining in a layman view, so you guys can easily understand. Okay, don't assume that it is in a professional way. I'm just explaining that parcel thing and lunchbox thing and all for your easy understanding. That is not a professional way. That is an easy understanding. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so in that way, so once front end developer develop this UI, they will just pass that particular backend API. That's all. Front end job is done. They don't need to worry about what is happening in the backend. If anything is fail in the backend, they will again send the response. If, for example, I have one of my old project here, I was running it in my local. I will try to hit it. Okay. This is one of the backend API, not front end. So this is a backend API. Okay, this project is created with Django and Python. It's a web development backend project. So just for a quick context to understand here. So this is the request body. So this is a JSON. Actually, this is a JSON. I'm giving it as an in Postman. We can give it as lot of forms. I'm just giving you as an listen, get API. Let's come into later for those things. So how the front end knows? So the front end doesn't know. As I said, the front end doesn't know anything, right? They will just hit the API and simply sit and wait for the response. This is the response. This is the response on the back end. They will provide a lot of response here. Hey, here for this data, this guys is, for example, coming to the Instagram page, login. I checked it. Let's say Kiran is, if Kiran and password is matching, means yeah, Kiran user is there. Success response 200 for you. Enjoy. Then that based on that response, front end will just show that users page in the front end. That's all front end will do. If that is not satisfied, I will send no, Kiran is not a user at all. Just throw in the bad response. Then front end will showcase that response. That's all front end will do. Front end is like a toy. Based on the functionality, it will be showing the activities to the user. So all the things that is the user get to know is via the front end. But the main job, the core job is happening in the backend. So for example, again I'm saying this for an example, taking our human body, your eyes and your mouth will know what we are going to eat. Let's say I'm having dosa and chutney today. My mouth will just process that. That's all. I don't know what will be happening internally, but in my internal intestine will be processing it. That is backend. My mouth is just a front end. I will just take that dosa and chutney. That's all. What will be happening in my internal body, I don't know. I don't need to worry about that. If that is an error, that something is happening, means success means it will be staying in my stomach itself, or else I will be getting vomit. That's exactly what front end will do. That is also come with your mouth itself. So that is what exactly front end is doing. Okay. So all the other core part will be taken in the backend. So backend is the one which is responsible to facilitate all the core functionality. Like if I am putting some inputs in the backend, it will go and check for the data. That's where I said, right, data engineer will be separate role in some project. Not developers will be taking care of it. In some project, developers is also responsible of creating the databases. Okay, databases. So before going that, let me explain here. We are running out of time. Let's complete this in soon, and we can go for the Q&A session. So as I said, there's a lot of tools for front end. JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, one of the best tool for the full stack, and JavaScript is a big tool for the front end. And apart from this, there's a lot of tools for the front end development, but JavaScript is the one main tool that I want to mention here. But some people, no sir, I'm not interested in doing a front end stuff. I want to be a core I want to be enjoying with the core functionality. I want to be a part of it back end development. So as I said, I was a back end developer. I'm not a front end developer. So there is a lot of stuff here. That's where comes the Spring Boot with Java, Spring Boot, and Django, as I said, which I was working with Python. Those and all will follow the MVC structure, as Gokul mentioned before. MVC structure. This is model view controller. All the backend developer will have an idea of it. So if you want to be a backend developer, you must know what is MVC. With that MVC structure, one backend development, with that MVC structure, one good framework is called Spring Boot. It's a very good framework for build using MVC. And similarly, MVT, model view template. Note this, guys. I will put it in the chat also. MVC and MVT. MVT, model view template, is used in Django. Is similar to the controller. We are using template here. So that is used by Django, backend development. So like this, lot of backend development is here. Backend development framework is here. Based on your interest, you can go on start learning it. No sir, I want to do all the thing. I want to do from the start to end. Then learn the JavaScript, learn the JavaScript. That is the main thing. With the JavaScript, you can do the front end with React.js and do the back end with Node.js. With the single language JavaScript, you can do the entire full stack development. That's in one golden language nowadays. Even I doesn't know JavaScript. I know only the basic stuff. I can't say that I don't know JavaScript. Even you know JavaScript language. The main thing, guys, not this point. Sir, I'm very much proficient in Python. I'm very much proficient in Java. Is that fine to get a job and shine in any role in IT industry? No. Programming language is just like ABCD. Framing sentence with that ABCD, framing or creating a word with ABCD is different case. For that, you need to know grammar, you need to know paraphrasing, you need to know active voice, passive voice. Like that, if just knowing about the programming language alone, I'm very much proficient in Python. I saw a lot of 200 problems, 300 problems in lead code. It will help to groom your algorithm knowledge. It will help you to maximize your programming skills, problem solving skills, but that is not enough here. You need to know any particular framework here. For example, I said, if once you are good at JavaScript, pick one best framework. If you are going to learn front end, pick React. If you're going to do back end, pick Node, and learn that framework. That's where you will be enjoying and you will be learning a lot of things. Just knowing about the programming language will not help you. Okay, I'm not saying in bad way. I'm saying in a good way. Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Sorry, there was some issue with my connection. That's why I dropped off. Uh, yeah, let's quickly continue and end this session. So yeah, that doesn't help you learning. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so the thing is, so learning programming language alone will not help you. It is mandatory to learn some programming language. Be stick with one programming language and develop your knowledge based on that programming language. Learning C, learning Java, learning JavaScript, learning Python. Don't step in. Be keen on one programming language and develop your knowledge surrounding that programming language. Okay, this is what developers should do. So there are a lot of front and back end. Yes, someone is asking something. Yeah, someone. Yeah, tell me.
One one language is okay for
Okay, for what? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, guys. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you asked me something, right? On programming language is what? Okay, let me
Uh,
continue.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
then yeah, let me
So
continue.
one Python skills can okay for a join in any company.
If yeah, that's what I say that. So if you are learning JavaScript, you can do with one particular language, you can do both front end and back end. But if you are learning Python, you can do only back end only. You can't do front end. So what I'm saying is, be precise on what you want. So go Google it. The Chat GPT is there. There are a lot of A and ML students here, right? So you guys know A and ML is playing the huge role in ChatGPT. You guys started using ChatGPT or not? Please start
Yes,
using
yes,
ChatGPT.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
yes, sir.
that's A and ML is playing a lot of role. There's a lot of resources here. So one main thing I want to advise here: don't go for any payable classroom training outside. Okay, if someone is saying, I will provide, I'm taking Python course, give me 30,000, give me 40,000. Don't do that. There is a lot of online resources. Please do start self-learning. Okay, that's what help you a lot. Self-learning is key in here, because there won't be anyone, a teacher or faculty, once you enter into an office. There won't be someone sitting in front of you like with a blackboard and teaching you something. So do self-learn. Google surfing. Google surfing is a skill. Okay, it's a main skill. You need to find which is the perfect information from the Google. You need that kind of knowledge first. Okay, so that so coming fastly coming to the testing point. So once in testing, there is a lot of tool, as you said, Selenium, and a lot of tools is there. Testers plays and key information here. So again explaining here. So once this thing is done, development after front and back end development is done, testers should test these cases. So what is testing? So if I put my name is Kiran and my password is Kiran Akshay, let's say that. But if I'm putting wrong password, it should fail, right? Without testing that case, you should not make your product live. So this is a layman of saying. So a lot of test cases will be testing by the testers. Okay, and DevOps engineer, lot of people asking about the DevOps, right? Here comes the DevOps again. So DevOps is the responsible for making your code into a single package and deploying it the cloud platform. As Gokul asked, what is cloud? I mean, what is Kubernetes and what is Docker? You guys are aware of GitHub?
Yes, sir.
Version
Yes.
controlling.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
version
Yes,
control
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
that's the main thing. That's the main thing plays here. So CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment,
Control develop. Yes, sir.
not
Yes, yes,
development, it's deployment. Okay,
Okay.
yes.
so those things, what it will do is it is the thing. uh, Docker is the one thing. I have a lot of files. So once my project is getting big, I have thousands of files. Okay, I can't make it those things in a single way. So Docker is the one which make your project into a single container and then push it into the deployment server. Like that, lot of things. Kubernetes, it's one of the container ID. So it helps in such way. CACDs, continuous integration, continuous deployment, is provided by the GitHub. That's where we'll check the workflows. There are some standards in codes. You cannot straight away go open the text editor and write code in any way. There are some standards. Okay, everything should be an object oriented one. So that standards will be checked, and you can write an file for those checking things. You can write unit tests. So those things will be checked by the CI/CD. As Gokul as CI/CD will do that. If anything is getting failed in the CI/CD, then my code won't even get deployed in the production. Okay, so that's the main thing we want to make sure. Okay, if I was writing some rubbish code which is not even good one and deploying it in production, it will crash the entire environment. Sometimes you get to know that server is getting crashed, WhatsApp is getting crashed. It's what this issue will be happening in the backend. So it should be we should be very keen on pushing the codes. So DevOps team will have the check there. If that is failed, you can't even push your code. So guys, to make note of it, GitHub, that is called version controlling. Version controlling is GitHub. Okay, learn about it. So yeah, Gokul.
Sir, another tool called Jenkins.
Yes, Jenkins is nothing but it is an UI tool to showcase your CI/CD. Okay, CI/CD is running in the backend, right? If you want to watch what is happening in the CI/CD, Jenkins is the tool where you can see all those deployment issues happening. That will be showing it's simply an UA tool that will be showcasing the failures happening in the backend. It will show you on the front end. That is Jenkins. Okay. So guys, be precise on what you guys want to be. Okay, so as you guys asked a lot of questions, so you based on the role, develop your interest based on the role. Some people want to be a tester, some people want to be a developer, some people want to be a DevOps. Based on that, please train in that way. Google searching is a skill. Again, I want to say that. So be starting from your first year itself, start doing that, which role you want to be, and start preparing in that way. Okay. As final years, you guys on final years, please be precise on everything. Okay. And if any questions you want to ask now, we can start with that and we can end this session. Yeah, Siddharth.
Sir, I need. What is the difference between ethical hacker and cybersecurity analyst in the IT field, sir? How they work? I mean,
So ethical hacker is a thing where you will be a part of an organization and you will be hacking your own system itself. Okay, they will be playing an important role of hacking the system. Cybersecurity, right? Cybersecurity, under the
sir.
cybersecurity itself, the hackers will be playing the role. Okay, the
Okay.
thing is, what they will do is, before, let's say Siddharth owns an application, I'm an hacker from outside. Okay, I want to hack your system. Okay, before that, you guys need to hire an hacker to work for you. Before a third party guy hacking your application, your internal hacker will try to hack your application internally and provide a solution for it.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Okay,
sir.
so you itself break your system and provide the solution for that. So
Okay, sir.
that the national hacker can't do that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's the thing here. Ethical hacking is another big role. That's a big role. If there is a lot of courses available in the online, you can search and learn for it. So there is a lot of opportunity in the IT. So be precise on your role and start to learn in that way. Instead of learning bunch of languages, bunch of frameworks, doesn't help here. Be keen on one and develop your knowledge around those things. I'm not saying that learning multiple languages won't help here. I'm not saying that. You can learn multiple language, but learning multiple languages alone won't help. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So any other questions, guys? Yeah. Yeah, so let me that's a good question. Let me share my screen here. So Doodle Blue Innovation is a service-based company. As I said, they do have product and service. They are doing both things. But I am part of client-based, service-based unit. So I'm working for a project called Julo. You can Google it. This is an Indonesian fin crime company. Okay, you guys heard about Slice Pay? Slice Pay. You guys know about Slice Pay, and have you guys heard about it? So what they will do? Any idea about it? Yeah, Dinesh, you have any idea about it? What Slice Pay will do? Okay, let me explain. Slice Pay is a third party, third party. They will have, let's say, um, Dakshan is the one who asked me question, right? So Dakshan is the user. Okay, he want to get loan from the banks. Okay, but instead of fetching bank, usually bank will have a lot of formalities, right? Fill that form, this form, like that. So, but he want urgently, he need 1 lakh loan. Okay, but he don't want to go for bank. Okay, here comes the slice play. I am the slice play. So I do have connections with lot of banks, like I mean, in Slice Pay personally, I have connections with SBI, Bank of India, a lot of banks. They have connection with them. So what they will do is they will fetch that 1 lakh money from the bank and they will pass it to you. In between, they will have some commission. Okay, you get the point here, right? That's what Slice Pay will do. Like the same way, this is what my product, I mean, this product which I was working, this Julo will do the same thing. It is an international fin crime product. Almost 80% of Indonesian citizens started using this project. In this product, I was since my company is service based. Doodle Blue is service based, but my project which I was working, right, this Julo, it is a product based. So my role here is I'm a part of the repayment squad. So repayment, right? Whenever you get a loan, you need to do the repayment actually. In an early monthly installment or whatever, you can do that, right? So I'm a part of repayment squad. I'm the one writing the core logic for the automatic deductions. You guys know, right? If you guys, let's say, Dakshan is buying a two-wheeler loan for 1 year, and then for that 1 year, you want to pay monthly installment of 10,000. Some that will be done automatically, right? Sometime they will do the automatic deduction from your bank account. It will be automatically deducted. How it is done? That core logic is done by me in this project. Is it you getting it, Dakshan? Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Yes, Siddharth.
Sir, yeah, while doing backend, some are saying PHP is outdated. Is it really outdated, sir?
Uh, from my perspective, any language is not outdated. Okay, that language has its own uh, capability of doing things. For example, Java. Java is very much um, big language for developing website and applications. Okay, but to be honest here, Python is not a good one for developing application. But if you know that, I'm a part of doing web development application in Python only. Okay, but Python is more efficient for data science and AI and machine learning. Python is very good in doing those stuff instead of web development. Okay, so if you are guys knowing Python and coming into the web development, the opportunities will be obviously less. Okay, for example, for me now, to be honest here, so I'm a backend developer using Python and Django. For me, opportunities is less. For the web development and application development alone, I'm saying, because for that JavaScript is the main thing. Okay, but with that Python, still there is a lot of opportunity. Without Python, AI and machine learning can't be done. Okay, so the thing is, you are good at something, but you are doing it in some wrong. Like someone usually, there's a slang in Tamil, right? They usually say that you are நல்லா தெரிஞ்ச உங்களுக்கு where you can't able to do it. எங்க பண்ணனும் தெரியலன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா? So that's what the thing is. So PHP they do have a lot of development PHP. So but particular web development is less. So I won't say that is outdated. Even C++ still have market. Lot of gaming industries using still C++.
Unity, Unreal engines, they using
C++ they are using it. But I know C++, but I want to do web development, then you can't do that. It will be, the opportunities will be very less.
So you mean that the use cases are different for the different languages, right?
Yes. If you want to go language specific, then and field specific, then choose this field and choose the language precisely. Yeah, Gokul.
Okay, sir.
Sir, since nowadays AI is getting more, more and more easy to access, sorry, I mean more interesting towards companies, then Python and Django would be easy for that implementing or integrating that AI and front end stuff, sir. So maybe Django can improve or Django have a high recent days, sir. I think last night.
So Django is a web framework.
Yes,
Okay, so how can I explain it? So there is a lot of requirement cases. So if you took Facebook, okay, even you know one thing, Instagram is using Django.
yes, yes,
In
sir. Yes, sir.
Instagram, they are using Django. In Twitter, they are using Django. But the main cases here is it's based on the application requirement. There is a thing called lightweight application and heavyweight application.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you're speaking about Facebook and Twitter, those and all heavyweight application, which is used by millions of users, all billions of users. Facebook and all is used by billions of users. Almost every population in the world almost have a
But
Facebook account.
Python can't handle that much, sir.
No. The thing is, in that case, Django is sufficient. I'm saying Django is the one which is needed one.
Okay.
Okay, but there is no such large scale applications, right? Large
Yes,
scale applications will be very less.
yes, sir.
So in that case, based on that, it will be varying. So Django is a heavyweight application. There is another Python based web framework called Flask
Last,
and
last.
Fast API. Those
Yes,
are all lightweight application.
yes,
So let's say if I was building some application for Sri Venkateswara College, that is a lightweight
yes,
because
sir.
that will be used only by the internal faculty and the internal students. Another guy from Anna University or IIT can't use this application. It is a lightweight. It will be minimum consist of 3 to 4 lakhs students. Apart from that, there will be no such members. So based on that, it will be varying. So Python is playing a major role in data science and AI and machine learning. So that's what I'm saying. So you can't omit a language in that way. Yeah, Python is outdated, guys. Java is outdated. No, it's not like that. Based on the role that you are going to choose, language matters that there. Okay. So any other guys? Any other question? Yeah, Vignesh.
Sir, you said on, sir, I am interested in poster making. Said
Okay.
on website for
Figma.
design. Yeah, okay, thank you, sir. I
Figma.
want to
Figma.
know, I just
Yeah,
don't know.
I pinged you in the Google Meet chat.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Figma. That's the global tool that is used by a lot of organizations. Everybody. It's an open source tool actually. It is very interesting. Even I tried to design Figma things 2 years back. I was very much interested in doing that. If you guys are you guys know about Photoshop, color grading things, designing things, definitely focus on UI UX. You don't need any coding knowledge for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Any other questions, guys? Yeah, Jagdish.
Sir, as you do projects, you have any obstacles that you have faced? Because you said learning a single language is more important than learning multiple languages. But in practical usage, if you know multiple language, it will be better, no, sir. So like that, if you faced any
Yeah.
obstacle like that.
Yeah, the thing is, yes, learning a single language. Yeah, in the question itself, there is answer. I said what I'm trying to say here is learning a single language in a better way is good. Okay, if you are learning Java, learn the Java's hierarchy from the basic to end. What is Java? What is oops in Java? How Java work? What are the things related to the Java? Uh, then the Spring MVC. If you are very if you're very keen in Java and Java related tools, and then you're coming into the Python, and then learning Python tools, everything, that is fine. Damn sure, that is totally fine. But I know Java, sir. I learned Java, but I don't know any framework. And I know Python, but I don't know anything about related Python. And I know PHP. That is not the right way. Okay. So if you learn Java, learn something related to Java and try to implement those things. And then coming to Python, learn Python, and later Python, lot of tools there, lot of frameworks there. Learn that. That is a complete package. In that way, you can do everything. I know Python language. I solved a lot of problems in Python. That's all I know in Python. I learned JavaScript. I solved problems in JavaScript. That's all I know JavaScript. Then it won't be useful in any ways, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. You got my point, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions?
Okay, so if there's no other questions means, we shall wind up the session. If still is there anyone having questions? Or otherwise, if you're having questions means, you can approach sir in his LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, you can ask me in LinkedIn, and this is my email ID.
Session and conclude the session, I'll invite Jamuna. He's the deputy CSO of blockchain. Yes, Siddharth.
Dinesh, your voice is breaking.
Sir, now is it audible, sir?
Yeah, now it's good.
Okay. So, if you, Siddharth, anything to say, Siddharth?
No, no, nothing.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, so if still anyone have any doubt means you can approach sir. He has even sent his email in the message box. You can approach it. And also, if you have still any doubts means you can even directly approach him in the LinkedIn profile. He would be clarifying all your queries. And without much delay, to conclude the session,
Yeah, Karthikeyan, yes.
yes, Karthikeyan. Okay, to wind up the session, I would like to invite Jamuna, who is the deputy CSO of Blockchain Club, to deliver the vote of thanks. Jamuna.
First of all, good evening all. I am Jamuna from second year DC department. The Blockchain Club. The Blockchain Club, I would like to I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Kiran, Backend Development Engineer at Doodle Innovation, for taking the time to share his valuable insights in today's session of Mystery of Industry 1.0. Your expertise has greatly enriched our understanding, and we deeply appreciate your effort in making the complex world of industry innovation more accessible to all. First, a special thanks to our club president Anasigan Anna, secretary Santiaka, and our CSO Tamilmani Anna, vice president Saidinish Anna, and all core committee members for facilitating today's session. And I would also like to thank each of you for your active participation, which made this session interactive and engaging. We hope you found the discussion informative and inspiring endeavors. We look forward to more such insightful sessions and hope to see you all at the future events. Once again, thank you, sir, for gracing with us your presence and knowledge. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the faculty member, and as Banapriya ma'am, right, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity. As you said, I mean, you have been working in AHT before. I was a student from there. It's actually proud for me to be as a student and taking in session here. It's actually thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the opportunity. And
Thank you,
students,
sir.
yeah, yes, ma'am. And students, as I said, keep on mind everything. There is no barrier based on the department. You guys can keep learning stuff. You still have time. For the final year students, I want to make a special note here. Still, you have 8 months of time calculatably. Please start from day one and just spend at least 2 hours a day, nothing more. You can watch movies, you can watch series, anything you can do, but please at least spend 2 hours for your self learning for your career. It will definitely sit in a better place in the forthcoming years. So please do that. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you
Thank you
Thank
so much, sir.
you so much, sir.